and welcome to my backyard in Walton, New York. I'm a retired home improvement contractor from Long Island, and this is my first winter here in Walton, and it's still a bit of a shock to me. It's a little colder than I thought it would be. I've collected a lot of firewood, but unfortunately it's not very well seasoned. It's what they call green wood, so it doesn't burn as well as I'd like to. Now during the summer I can make domestic hot water with these collectors, these homemade collectors you can see mounted on the porch roof. But in the winter there's not quite enough sunlight to make domestic hot water. So I put together a system with my wood stove that it's not only used to heat the house, but it's used to generate domestic hot water. Now, if you'd like, you come inside the house with me, and I'll show you.
Okay, welcome to the little house on Pine Hill. And this is my wood stove. It's a nice solid steel wood stove. It's rated to heat an area of 2,000 square feet. And this house is only 1,000 square feet, so it's more than adequate. It's better to get a stove that's a little larger than what you need, because you don't want to be stoking it every 20 minutes or so. Anyway, it's a nice solid wood stove. It holds the heat. It's also lined with fire brick to keep the chamber inside very hot. The firebox, we call that. So it's lined with fire brick. I don't know if you can see the fire brick from here. Probably not. All the ashes in there. But that sort of insulates the stove somewhat. Although the stove gets quite hot, it gets extremely hot right where combustion is taking place, and that's what you want to get complete combustion. All right, so the first thing you're going to need if you want to heat your house with wood is a wood stove. Don't count on a fireplace. 90% of the heat from a fireplace goes right up the chimney. You want something that you can control the draft. Here's how we control the draft. Right now it's fully open. Once it's burning nice and hot, we can shut it down like that. You can control the amount of air that goes in there. So, okay, so that's the wood stove. Now, besides the wood stove, you're going to need a good supply of dry wood. And to do that, you're going to need a wood shed. And don't wait to the last minute like I did. I got stuck with a lot of green, wet wood. So, it doesn't really burn that well. You really shouldn't use it, but I don't know, you do what you have to do sometimes. Anyway, so we have the wood stove, we have our wood, and we have our chimney. Now, this is an interior chimney. It's more difficult to build than an exterior chimney, but you'll get a lot more heat out of the chimney, and the chimney will actually stay cleaner because it won't be exposed to the cold outside air. Now we're using this chimney not only to help heat the house, but we're using it to preheat our domestic hot water. Bonded to the surface of the chimney we have some copper pipes. I think there's, let's see, it's about 80 feet of half-inch copper pipes bonded to the surface, and that's underneath these stones. So once the chimney gets hot, it triggers a pump in the basement that circulates water through a storage vault. And that storage vault is the same storage vault that's used in the summer to preheat water from the solar collectors. Anyway, so this is how we can use a system that's used for solar hot water and also use it for making domestic hot water from wood heat. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. I was thinking of doing a fireside chat, but if I do that, I'll just be going on for hours and you'll be falling asleep. So we'll save that for another time. Anyway, stay warm and go solar and go green. Go green. Wood heat is another form of renewable energy. It's not like fossil fuel that takes millions of years to produce. Trees grow quite rapidly, and I have enough dead wood here on this property to last for the rest of my lifetime, which probably won't be too long, but anyway, wood heat is good. That's a good source of renewable energy, as long as you burn it hot and so that it burns clean. Anyway, that's my message here from the little house on Pine Hill. Thank you for listening.